Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in Cerulean City and I'm about to show you guys some tips and tricks that I use to level up my Pokemon faster in Cerulean Cave. So this video was requested by a lot of you. You guys always ask me how do I level up my Pokemon. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, especially when I'm trying to do it really fast. Another thing to note is that you guys are definitely going to have to do the quest to unlock this area, but it's definitely worth the time and effort to get this place unlocked because it is the best leveling up place in my opinion, with the most convenient location near the Poke Center. So I'm going to post the link to the quest down below in the description box, and you guys can see that if you don't have this area unlocked yet. So we're only going to need two things here, my False Swiper, which is my Breloom, and the Pokemon I want to level up, the Sneasel. And you guys can see my Sneasel is fully EV trained, but it's a really low level, it's level 39 right now. Unfortunately for Sneasel, he does have a priority move, which is very important and will come to play soon in this video. You guys will see why it's beneficial to have a priority move on your Pokemon. If you don't have a priority move, I would suggest using a Focus Sash, and you guys are going to see that soon. So first we start off by giving this Toxic Orb to my Breloom. And note that my Breloom has Technician ability. It doesn't have Poison Heal, because if I give it Poison Heal and a Toxic Orb, it's not going to do what I want it to do. Alright, so the trick is, over here, we're going to False Swipe this Machoke that I found in the wild, and I'm going to wait until my Breloom faints from Toxic Orb and the Machoke's damage. So now after my Breloom has fainted, I'll bring in my Sneasel, or the Pokemon that I want to level up. And I'm just going to go ahead and use Quick Attack, which is the priority move, because there's no way my level 39 Sneasel will outspeed that Machoke unless I have like hella speed and I give it a Choice Scarf, for example. So before we move on to method 2 using a Focus Sash, I want to note that I do have MS active, which gives me a 50% EXP boost, and that there are 3 ways in the game to get bonus EXP. The first way is by activating an MS medallion, membership medallion, and you'll get a 50% boost. The second way is actually using an EXP booster from the coin shop. And the third way is by joining a guild, and depending on how many members are in the guild, you'll get an EXP boost. And if you're in the guild ladder, as you can see here, my guild was in the guild ladder last season, you'll get an extra 25% EXP boost. So I do actually have an EXP boost potion in my bag at the moment, but I'm not going to activate it because it lasts for 72 hours and I'm only leveling up 2 Pokemon today, so that's not really cost effective. I'll just save it for a time when I need to level up like 20 Pokemon, for example, or I'm doing level up service if I ever happen to do that. Also guys, there's a rare candy in this corner that a lot of people seem to miss, so make sure to get that. So basically you're just going to want to repeat the process here until your Sneasel is high enough level to take these guys on his own, and I would say maybe around level 65 would be enough. If you have more False Swipers in your PC and more Toxic Orbs or whatever, you can still use one. That makes it faster because you don't have to rush back to the Poke Center every time your one False Swiper dies. Sometimes I use up to 3 False Swipers because that's how many I own. And then I'll just level up my Sneasel that way. Okay dudes, so starting off with method 2, and I mentioned it briefly before, I have my Fennekin here, and this is a Pokemon that does not have a priority move. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to equip a Focus Sash. And Focus Sashes go for around 2 to 3k each, so we're going to try our best not to consume that many of them because that can be a little bit pricey. But even if you do end up consuming them, which might happen, don't worry that much because we are making around like 500 Poké per encounter, like on average. So technically you wouldn't really be losing any money, but you won't gain as much. So we're just going to do the same thing, False Swipe until Breloom dies, and then bring in our Fennekin with Focus Sash. But I also want to note that something I like to do just in case is that I like to put the Pokemon to sleep. So I'll use Spore here, and that way I'll like increase my chances in not using my Focus Sash, just in case it stays sleeping for 2 to 3 turns, and that's pretty awesome. Like I don't have to use my Focus Sash if he stays sleeping. Alright, so we'll bring in our cute little Fennekin here, and we're gonna hope that this Venomoth stays sleeping. If it doesn't, that's not the end of the world. Oh, okay, this is lit. It stayed sleeping, so our Focus Sash is safe. Yay! We made $578 on that encounter. So you guys can see, like, you make a shit ton of money, especially if you have membership active. So yeah, basically that's pretty much it. So guys, if you're new to leveling up your Pokemon, you're going to notice that I'm always going to hit no when it comes to the evolution. Like, I don't want to evolve my Pokemon at all here because it takes so much more EXP to level up your Pokemon when they're in the evolved form than when they're in the pre-evolution. So if you have like the first evolution or the second evolution, that's way better than having it in the third evolution form because you'll just use so much less time. Alright dude, so I skipped some footage here and now my Sneasel is level 62. I want to show you guys something that I do, like once I get 60 plus, I'll give it like a choice band or a choice specs, depending on what type of Pokemon it is, and that'll help me defeat these Pokemon even faster. So I'll give it a choice band, which is going to increase my damage by a lot, and I'll try to kill these wild Pokemon using Sneasel alone now. So these choice items are actually PvP items and they're a little bit pricey. They can be up to like 100 to 150k depending on the item. But I already have a bunch in my bag, so I just utilize them wherever I can. If you don't have them, that's still no problem. You can still do the false swiping trick until your Pokemon's like level 70 or something and he can take him out easily on his own anyway. So my Sneasel here learns another priority move, which is pretty lit for this Pokemon. It learns Ice Shard and it's super effective against the Sand Slash. So I'm just going to keep fighting with Sneasel until Sneasel faints. And this way, the second Pokemon I'm leveling up, which is my Delphox or my Fennekin in my party, it'll be able to take it out. I have my Focus Sash just in case on it, and I'm just going to Psychic it. So apparently I outspeed it, and there we go. It's literally just gaining free XP off my Sneasel. So guys, those are all the tips I have at the moment for leveling up your Pokemon in Cerulean Cave. Of course, there are different methods you can use and everyone has their preference. But yeah, this is just what I have, what I do. So we're here at the fun part and I'm just going to use my rare candies on my Delphox and get it to level 100. Usually I use rare candies when they're like level 95 plus or once they start getting like 350k EXP. But yeah, you guys, that's the end of my video today. If you guys enjoyed it, like and subscribe to my channel. And I want to see in the comments some of your tips and tricks, what you use to level up your Pokemon. Maybe that'll help some of the newer players around here. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.